Why is nobody having this discussion when it comes to the United Healthcare CEO and Luigi Mangione? You're going to want to listen to this full discussion.
That young man who murdered the healthcare CEO the other day,
Mm-hmm.
another very polarizing topic. I got to be honest, it's really, 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 really scary to see people celebrating that murder. I don't, I don't want to see people just getting murdered in the streets.
Interesting. I'm all for it. Take them out, man.
Eat the rich? Okay.
Yeah, dude, eat the rich. That guy led to not only probably the death of, I think, saying just thousands, maybe even be like while being one step removed, not only to the financial burden that he placed on a lot of people in their biggest time of need, in your most vulnerable time when you rely on them to take care of you, they deny you. That to me is the most heinous thing you could possibly do. Uh, while I agree that it feels a bit icky to be celebrating it, I get it. I really
Dude,
get it.
getting it?
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course. Was this CEO an evil person? You could argue if he deserved it for sure,
Mm-hmm.
but to support it seems to me is like opening this slippery slope floodgate of people that do bad things that you don't agree with.
Related to that, I brought up my frustration with the Canada Post strike because I ordered something that will be beneficial to my health once it arrives, but I can't get it because it's stuck with Canada Post right now. But then also expressed my support for the Canada Post Union and their workers striking right now, and laughed about it with my therapist because she was talking about this superposition thing where it's two opposing things can be true at the same time. So we had a good
Yeah.
laugh about like how I can be frustrated but also supportive. So maybe
Um,
that's what we can think about this healthcare CEO thing is both things can be true. We can feel icky about the fact that he was murdered, but we can also feel we get it, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I will adopt opinion now. Um, yes.
That's great.
So
To me, this is the perfect example of why we see so much division in the world right now. We need to be able to understand superposition. Two things can be true. We don't have to sit so fervently on one side of the fence without understanding what's happening on the other side. Uh, it's a good indication of mental health if you can understand superposition. And I think this idea helps me understand the importance of our collective consciousness as a society. If we're so determined to understand only one side, without understanding that we can experience emotions and feelings on both sides of an issue, it's going to help a lot.